to the I guess May 2022 site deputy and director debates. In which case, we're going to have the potential candidate Farlow versus the potential candidate Fish for have them duke it out in a beautiful match of politics and warfare and psychological warfare and all that kind of shit. Essentially, I'm going to ask a question. You both will have, I believe, 2 minutes to respond, and then you can, depending on the question, if it's like a more of a group question, we'll have we'll do an open floor in which both of you can just sort of shit on each other for 2 straight minutes.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, to start off,
Yes,
I'll let you both do introductions, starting with Farlow.
All right. Hello, I'm Farlow. I've been the site director for the past month, and I've decided to run again for another term alongside Panda. With Panda coming back as the deputy community director, I feel it is a good opportunity to allow him back into the RP space via being my deputy director for my second term. And I hope this debate will give you some insight onto my plans for the future.
All right, Fish, your introductions.
Yeah, I'm Fish. I was a leader in CI leadership and Overdose. He was an FD commissioner in like V4, and I feel like we could do a really good job improving the site.
All right. I guess we'll start off. For people who, like me, did not have the time to read either of your doctrines, could you guys give us a brief summary of what you intend to do for the site, Farlow?
Okay. So, what I intend to do, I want to work with security a lot. The 2.0 update saw security lose a lot of stuff, most notably MedSec jobs and NCO slots. Security have been noticeably damaged by this. However, they have been recovering. Today, GenSec and M&E activity was pretty good. However, MedSec has not. MedSec has not recovered from this, and MedSec is still really struggling with activity. So we want to push for, in my personal opinion, what was the unneeded removal of the MedSec jobs, the SSMO and the junior SMO jobs. But just in order to try and get MedSec back on its feet, because I feel as if a lot of people don't play MedSec anymore because I don't think the rank transition from the jobs being removed was very good. A lot of people didn't know where to go with MedSec, so they just went back to GenSec or M&E. So MedSec is not really good on members at the minute. So either we're going to try and do pretty much a whole reform of MedSec again, or we're going to try and push to get some of this MedSec stuff added back. That's my plans for security. For research, we're going to continue working with the program that I have started, with me taking over research until Crawford or another DOR is able to get back to sustain activity. At the minute, it is currently looking like Crawford may be getting removed and the new DOR be put into place. However, the research system is currently working, and we're just going to continue going forward with that. Activity is improving a lot within the Department of Research, and I can see it getting back on its feet a lot sooner. TCU, God, just push to get some TCU, some new content for TCU. They haven't had an update in like 5 months. The last time they had an update was around Christmas time, was when the ranks got changed to specializations. That's the last time they got a fucking update. So I really want to push this term to get TCU some new content. I really want to push with TCU Command, get some good ideas going in, and get TCU some reforms they desperately need. IA, the assistant director, has already addressed this. There's been a lack of members coming in as of recent. Activity, though, has been pretty good today as well, past couple of days as well. But we want to keep continuing and working towards the ultimate goal, which is consistency within IA activity. The Mobile Task Force, they don't like their guns. They don't, especially the sniper. I've heard that they don't like the sniper one bit. Their sniper apparently sucks ass. So we want to try and see if we can get that changed for MTF. And other than that, we want to, in fact, Cloud Dude, can you stop fucking pinging me, you fucking mongoloid? Sorry. So, anyways, for MTF, our other plan is that we want to get the stage system again, which was something implemented for my term in V4, in which essentially anyone on site during a certain period of time could arrange a meeting with an SA or HOS and get to speak their mind on any suggestions, concerns, or questions they have for the site. And I'd probably stretch that out a bit, but that's my plans.
All right. Well, IA's dead. Nothing's new there. Fish, give me a brief summary of your doctrine.
Yeah, follow Caboose's plan to improve the security special forces so that security has more incentive to play. So this is our currently slots for their special forces. You know, and give MedSec an incentive to play. Because right now their ranks kind of dying because nobody wants to play them. Oh, TCU, the same as Farlow said, they've been stale for a while, bro. Sims, they've tried that. That's not improving it really much. They tried it with MTF, didn't really help them. So I mean, I'll talk to Mies about it and see if there's gonna be like tryouts and it's more incentive to play TCU. MTF sniper rifle does literally nothing. Does like 100 damage a headshot, so it isn't really that effective. Can't kill a GOC at most ranges, which isn't good for them since that's what they're dealing with most of the time. So nobody wants to play their sniper class. And then Ginge, he complained about the major gun. I'm not sure why, it's pretty good. But the guns aren't meant to be OP, it's more of like a skill issue. And the research, I'm gonna let Farlow do his thing since he's the acting DOR. I'm curious about what his plans are gonna be. Gonna talk to him about that. And IA as usual is either dying or it's chilling. And right now it is steadily chilling because it's increasingly going up on the activity chart. Yeah, that's really it.
Sweet. All right. Bit of a long summary, but I'll take it from both. I assume everyone in the audience listened to that. However, only one of you can win, so let's hear it. Start with Farlow. Why should people vote for you over Fish? What makes you superior on the ladder, the alpha?
Okay, I believe I'm a superior candidate for site director, mainly, fucking because I have past experience for this job. To be exact, 3.5 terms in experience beforehand, and about another week on that experience being gained as deputy director. Um, what else have I really got to say here? Um, I just think I'm a better candidate, dude. I don't know. I just think I'm better than Fish in every single way, shape, and form, apart from PvP.
Oh my god.
That's really
Nice,
it, bro.
nice. All right, Fish, you're just gonna take that?
Yeah, for now. I'm gonna bring up an important point. One second, I have to post this in memes and images. Give me a second.
He's gonna bring up the "I'm a pedophile" clip, the
Yeah,
overposted clip.
I am, and I'm not British.
Hold
That's
up,
a cool thing. I'm not British,
hold
Farlow.
up, hold up, brother.
All
Hold
right,
up,
Fish.
brother. Give me a minute, Fish.
I'm listening. I'm listening, Farlow. I'm listening.
Would you care to explain?
Character explain.
Frost, would you care to
Oh
explain?
yeah, 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 yeah.
I,
Yeah.
I, I
I
asked,
got
I
you. I
asked,
got you.
Frost,
I
I
got
asked.
you.
I'm a pedophile. I'm a pedophile. I'm a pedophile.
He sent it to me too. I'll send it to
And
you.
he said, "Listen, Fish. Listen, Fish will make me Alpha One. It's solely a financial move, political bribery. Are you bribing people with promises of Alpha One to vote for
I
you?
am not there.
Then why is Frost saying that? Why is Frost
Is Frost in
saying
the
this?
VC? Can we bring him up? Is
Frost?
Frost here?
Who?
Frost. Let me ping him.
Who?
Frost is
This
just
guy.
gonna come up. Frost is just gonna come up and deny it to save your
He's
skin,
gonna
and then
deny it. Yeah.
Then that's all right. Anyways,
Yeah.
as the site currently stands, which problem, department, or policy is the most concerning to you, Farlow?
ooh, this is a good question. Actually,
Who's in,
good
who's in
question.
your sites?
Crawford research. He has had zero communication, and if I win this election, if me and Panda win this election, it is very likely, if not certain, that Crawford will be getting removed from his position as DOR. He has had little to absolutely zero communication with my research takeover. I told him about it, and he didn't say a word. He didn't respond at all. He didn't respond to Brandon when Brandon talked to him about getting research changes, so I had to talk to Brandon about getting research changes. He does not communicate with his HOS. He does not communicate with me. And he does not communicate with community leadership on getting changes to his division. So he is my biggest concern right now, and he is very likely getting demoted.
Oh, sweet. I hope he's in the audience, but he's probably absent.
He is
Fish.
absent.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, Crawford. Crawford. He's inactive. He hasn't been talking to people about changes that he wants. Not good, man. If you want to improve your division, you got to communicate to people. Got to increase the activity. Got to give them an incentive to play the job.
Yeah, fair enough. Give him a notepad, upgraded.
Yeah.
Anyways, Actually, next is if you had to demote one head of staff, who would it be and why? But I think that's already been.
That's already
listen,
decided.
listen.
I
bro.
think that's already been decided. What is your opinion on the current state of TCU? Would you change it? If so, how?
I would push to give it new content because as it stands, TCU they do have that potential. They do have these spurts of activity. They do have like good leadership. However, it's the stale content. It's the same content they've had for months now, which is holding them back from truly flourishing. So genuinely, I think the main key to getting TCU really active again and really well performing is genuinely just a new update focusing on TCU, giving it new content. I really think that would help the division.
All right, Fish. What are you gonna do for TCU? What do you do to
TCU
revive
has
the
been
dead corpse?
repeatedly wanting their night vision back, their nitro back, and their content is so stale, right? That if you give them more of an incentive to play, they'll actually play the job. So if you give them new content, weapons, paint grenades, I'm not sure what happened to that research project. That one like disappeared off the face of the earth. But if you give them like paint grenades and stuff, they have more of an incentive to play because they can actually mess around and have fun. But mess around does not include like RDMing each other. They just get to run around and like do tag or something, bro. I don't want to play tag. No, that's pretty much it. Give him more of an incentive to play. Amisha's PM'd me. Paint grenades turn into motion trackers. Oh, they did? Oh.
That's what it
Paint
sounds
grenades
like.
better.
Issues is that it's not too much stuff to do. Anyways, which policy of your opponents is the worst, and why do you feel that way? What do you, Farlow? What do you dislike about Fish the most?
Huh?
Makes you,
Like about his plans or just fish in general.
just his plans for now.
Like removing A1 conscription, and as well as that, Data brought up a good point real quick actually. Allowing D-Class to go into the pocket dimension to mine Tiberium. Both of those policies I do not like. First off, you're allowing the D-Class to mine weapons to kill your security with. That is a fucking horrendous idea. What were you thinking when you came up with that? I have no idea what was going through your head. Second off, removing A1 conscription. I put the people I trust and the people and my friends in A1 because I can actually trust them. As well as that, the A1. If the A1 if the A1 don't like another member of A1, then they will not get into Alpha 1 because I do not want an Alpha 1 in which every other single member don't fucking like each other. You know what I mean? The Alpha 1 team is supposed to be a close... It's a brotherhood, essentially. A group of friends that work together to achieve this goal that they have to protect the SA and HOS. And whilst, yes, some of them have not been performing up to standard, I will say, they are very new to the job and they are learning every day new things on Alpha 1.
Very nice. All right, Fish, you have 2 minutes. What policy of Farlow's do you think is the absolute worst?
Absolute worst? I'm gonna be honest, I didn't read his doctrine. Let me pull this up. One second.
This is gonna cut into your 2 minutes. You better read it fast.
Yeah, I got you. Which one's the most stale of them? Go look at this one. IA. Entertainment with TCU. Incentive.
Nice weather we're having, Farlow.
Yeah, very nice.
True.
See the
It's actually
game
really
Hmm. You're giving them an incentive to do more than just arrest people. Yeah, that's understandable. But
It's just
you say
agreeing with
the
Farlow.
issues, concerns, and suggestions. Has anybody contacted you with any concerns, anything like that? Like suggestions?
Sorry? Excuse me?
So has anybody contacted you about the issue, concerns, and suggestions? But besides that, nobody's like, sorry, you
No.
didn't say anything in your doctrine that would improve IA.
No, oh no, I've had personal meetings with the IA. I suppose my IA plans were quite vague, as honestly as are yours. I will admit, I had a bit of trouble coming up with stuff to improve IA, but the IA leadership, Nate and Chains in particular, they're working on improving IA together. But yeah, that's really about it. I will admit, my plans for IA, I had a bit of trouble coming up for some plans with IA. Yes, But the IA leadership is leading IA in the right direction right now, so hopefully we have nothing to worry about.
I actually have a concern with your previous site deputy director Ainsley, right? You recently removed him, correct?
Correct.
All right, before we
Correct.
go into this, Fisher, 2 minutes are up. I'm going to do a
Oh,
2 minute
man.
open floor for the two of you to
All
just
right,
duke
gotcha.
it out, respond to each other's responses.
Hey,
Yeah,
could
so,
you tell me about the Alpha One at Alpha One Fridge for Alpha One? He's black, as SA would like to show that we are tolerable to other minorities. The black community in you want to talk about that, Farlow? I'll ping you. I'll ping you and send it to you.
Yes.
This. Could you explain that, please?
Yes. Now, you see, the thing is, Ainsley was trying to convey an equal Alpha 1 with equal members in it. However, I got told, quote unquote, Brandon De Palma, Farlow admitting he's a racist on accident. So, it kind of backfired on me. It did kind of backfire on me. However, we need to be tolerable of the. Why do you think Jin? Do you think Fridge deserves Alpha 1? Do you think he deserves Alpha 1?
No, I do not.
Why? Because he's black?
No, it's because
You sure?
I've been able to one-on-one conflicts with him, cuff rush
Fish.
him, kill
Fi-
him, and then steal the site deputy director right in front of him and get away with it. That's a problem.
Fish.
Because
You
you just
can
go in front of
fish.
the A1.
oh,
You, you,
Fish has his hand up, actually. You want to say that to his face?
Yeah. Fridge, come up here. Fridge, come up here. I cook Arwing.
These rumors are not
Event.
true.
Which rumors?
Everything you just said is false. You did not steal the
Really?
site director.
Like the LCZ event where you were
Drama.
following Ainsley and I
You-
cuffed you from behind, or the Arwing Bull?
Alpha 1, speak when you're spoken to. Get this guy off stage.
Oh, get him out of here!
All right. Well, that was short-lived. See, we had some drama there, but I'm gonna leave that for the audience to debate afterwards. In the little SCP general, their cesspool. All right. How do you feel about the current ability of the GOIs in our territory, or the inability of our site's forces to defend against them? How well do you think we're doing against CI and all
It's
the rest?
GOC now. It's GOC now.
You know, could be
GOC.
better.
Oh, it could be a lot better if MTF got a,
Yeah. Could be
surface
better.
is purely long range. As the update said, a sniper's heaven or something like that, right?
It's not your turn. It's not your turn to talk, buddy. You
Ah!
talk first.
Barlow, you have
No.
1 minute to go.
Okay, MTF could be doing a bit better defending the EZ and such, yes. But GOC, they are very heavily armed. They are well equipped for indoors FO combat, which makes combat for MTF a bit harder. For the resources they have, for what they've been trying, I think they've been doing the best they could. However, definitely could be doing better. Indom, I think, has been doing sims with the MTF to try and train them in order to better help counter GOI raids. As well as this, the recent removal of third person will hopefully remove the absolute cancer that was third person peaking, and will bring in a new wave of PvP that can hopefully see the MTF balance out the forces of these GOI raids, because GOC have been succeeding a lot with their numbers, very popular, but I reckon with the removal of third person, MTF will be doing a lot better soon.
All right, Fish, your 1 minute starts now. Go.
Removal of third person and MTF having a really bad sniper for the really open surface. MTF has been put at a major disadvantage because they keep getting out-sniped, out-positioned, outplayed by GOC because it's literally Vietnam warfare. If MTF were to get a better sniper, right, get their tactics together, have an organized push between both gates, they'll be able to probably overpower the GOC even if they have a lot of numbers. Because if they just peek, they'll immediately know where the GOC are shooting them from, even with a suppressor, because you can just tell by the bullet direction they're shooting them from. Right?
Yes.
Third person being gone, that improves it vastly, because MTF can no longer third person peek, GOC can no longer third person peek. That improves the gameplay for both sides, because, the PvP is just simply better. They actually have it's an even playing field,
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Even playing field, better sniper rifle equals better placements. Because GOC's loadout is vastly superior compared to MTF, especially in the elite unit. The XM8 and the AA12 are
Yeah.
considerably more powerful than the XM8 and the RFB.
Yeah.
All right, that's lovely. Personally, I still believe in security sniper. I don't know when that's going to get implemented. Anyways, due to the new expansion of the mine shaft in Class D Due to the new expansion of the mine shaft, Class D personnel are able to fabricate a vast range of weapons and equipments. What are some ways you intend to counter this issue, Farla? You have 2 minutes.
Have Delta Squad actually use the fucking catwalk in the mines. It is there for a reason. Security retards use it. Do not like back down when the D class cry about you spawn camping them. It is not spawn camping. It is simply you patrolling D block and keeping an eye and doing your job. Okay, see that catwalk doesn't exist there. It doesn't exist for you to not use it. It exists there for the sole purpose of you overseeing the mines and ensuring that the D class aren't doing anything fucking sus and aren't gonna kill all the security. That is the reason why the D class have been so successful in D block, because security haven't been utilizing all of the apart from the inactivity part, security haven't been utilizing all of the resources they have in D block to their fullest potential, and this includes the massive advantage that is the catwalk. So if they just use the catwalk, I think the rate of D class attacks will go down absolutely drastically.
Fish, what are you going to do about it?
Sorry, not MTF. Security only used the beginning part of D block. They only used the overseer part of the lockdown button. They only appeared on the hallway. What if they like watched the exercise room or down like the D block hallway? Or as Farlo said, around the mine area, because that catwalk exists for a reason. They just don't use it. That's the problem. If they use the actual catwalk, they'll be fine. And if they use tactics, because all of command right now has defibs, and they're mostly the active members right now. I saw 3 people with defibs in D block yesterday. They have more than enough defibs. They have more than enough firepower to take it back.
So what are you going to do about it? You're just going to go to
They're
D
gonna do
block?
about it? Position them in D block correctly so that you have one person watching over top the catwalk, one watching down the hallway that has the bars watching towards the skin shop, one on the very left side or towards the exercise room area so that they can just watch in case the D class runs around, and one person minimally, 1 or 2 people, at least 1 SMT there, because D class are gonna be shooting at them because that's where D class get their guns from.
All right, sweet. I'm going to say real quick, because we have one coming up soon. Anyone in the audience, if you have questions, DM me, and I'll ask them between the two. Because
Hold
I'm
on.
running near the end of my list, and it's only been like 10 minutes.
I have a proposal for I think me and Fish can agree on this. If people want to ask questions, can we let them on the stage and let them speak their mind on the stage?
It's funny you say that. All right, we have a special guest here coming up. My good friend Grape.
It's Drake.
It's
Why
Drake.
is my name still Drake?
Drake, I'm a big
What's
fan.
good? Thank you. I'm actually from Canada, so
Pussy.
be able to relate with me.
What's your
Fucking
question?
Canadian. All right. So first question is for Farlo. Farlo, in all honesty, what did you do this term that was significant?
Got rid of A1 tryouts because I don't like A1 tryouts. Yeah, I got rid of it. I completely No, not just in a fucking month. Okay, I have also fucking worked with Nate on the Sorry, not with Nate. Fuck, what am I talking about? Listen, bro. I'm having a spasm here. However,
Just asking
most of
a question.
I don't know. Most of my focus has been with the research and the Alpha One. The most significant changes are the Alpha One tryouts being removed and the research takeover. Those are the 2 most significant ones like that come to mind.
Was that enough, in your opinion?
Frankly, no. And I got the new mod added. Actually, Brandon, good one. I got the new mod added. Thank you for Brandon for shouting at that. Thank you for Brandon. All right, so I got a new mod added. I removed A1 tryouts and I did the research takeover. Now, personally, I will agree with you. I can tell by your tone. I don't think this is enough. I don't think this is enough for a first term. However, I'm feeling a lot more motivated and a lot better about my second term. And hopefully, with Panda being a pretty good motivator, we can get these goals accomplished together, and not just pussyfoot like halfway through the term.
All right, and then I guess now it's for Fish. What will you do different from Farlo?
Different from Farlo?
From this term,
Not be
Farlo?
British?
Let's go.
Like, serious question though. Like,
Serious
on top
question,
of
serious
that,
question. Yeah.
what are you gonna do different than Farlo? Like, how will you ensure success?
How do I will ensure success? Yeah. Well, we both have pretty much the same plans. On God, we're gonna be meeting with the HOSs, right? We're gonna be thinking about their decisions that will increase their activities in their respective divisions, and then combining with the said site director and site deputy director's ideas how to overall improve the activity of the division, give them a more enjoyable time to play, and give them an
I've-
incentive to play at all.
I have a question though. Then, if
Yeah.
our plans are the same, why don't you like drop out of the election? Because I could just accomplish those plans better.
Are you
And
sure?
just
So I
we
guess
have the
this
same.
moves on
You
to
said
my
we have.
final
You said
question.
More or
And
less,
that
yes.
is, what
Yeah,
makes
okay,
we have
gentlemen,
multiple
gentlemen, hold on.
candidates.
Hi, sir. All right, go ahead, Grape. I'm sorry.
what makes you better? You know, like everyone says, I'm just better in every way, but like, what specifically makes you better? I think
I've
it'd
said
be
this.
fun to hear both of you guys try to argue this one.
Yeah.
I've said this
An open
before.
floor.
Past experience. Well, actually, Fish, do you want to debate this together then instead of just?
Yep, I'm saying
You
open
go
floor
first,
for
you go
2
first.
minutes.
All right.
Go.
Personally, I'm more experienced in the site director position. I think both of us can agree on that. As well as this, I've had more experience generally in the foundation. I've had more experience with these administration type positions. Yes, Fish, you are a good leader. You are suited for combat divisions and combat divisions only. You're a combat king, and that's what you should stick to. You should stick to PvP because personally, I don't think that Gmod politics is personally your cup of tea. You know what I mean? I don't think it'll be fucking. I don't think it's just for you. Personally, I don't think it will be for you.
Yeah.
Okay, is that it? Is that it?
That was over pretty quick. All right. Sorry, I'm mid peanut. Grape, I'm gonna remove you back to stage.
God.
Gonna move you off stage. This next one comes from the audience. Barlow is always very racist, and the allegations are true. So, what does he have to say against this?
Shut the fuck up.
That's what I want to hear. There we are. All right. Next up, how are you going to treat minging and trolling on the site? Is it tolerable or something else?
Now, again, I said this in the first debate, and I'll say it again. Whilst Deep Gaming is a serious SCPRP server, at the end of the day, the server will move with the majority, whether it likes it or not. If the majority like to minge, then the majority will like to minge. If the server successes as a minge server, then that is at the end of the day how it is. If it's bringing the money in for Big Depama, then I see no issues with it. But in all seriousness, overall, at the end of the day, I think the best environment for this server is semi-serious. I think the players should have the RP standard, but I don't think they should take the experience too seriously. To handle minging and such, it's very simple. As a member of the staff team, players can always just contact me or any other members of the staff team, like Caboose, Spear. I can name many others that are in the audience right now. So in general for minging, just get stuff, honestly. IA, I always say this, everyone says this, it's a very cliche, I know, but IA will obviously go very hard down on minges, like they usually do. Now, I don't want anyone fucking in the chat going, oh my god, IA are power tripping because they arrested me because I was minging. How about you stop being a fucking retard then? It's very simple. Keep the minging to yourself. Don't minge in the middle of LCZ. Go minge in your bunks or something. It's your own fault and it's your own responsibility when you get caught minging. All right, that's my time.
Cringe. Anyways, Fish, how will you treat minging and trolling on site? Is it tolerable or something else?
It depends on how tolerable it is. If it's in their spawn and it's not ruining anybody, it's not messing with anybody, it's not hurting anybody, it's fine as long as they are not RDMing each other. But if it's around site, it depends. If IA decide it's going too far and they decide to arrest them for disorderly conduct or whatever charges they're gonna give them, let it be. It's how I want to be. They gotta keep their division active. The minges, if they're the majority of the server, it'll probably stay like that for a while. On God, I will probably get more arrest logs, increase their activity at that point. Minges are always going to be a part of the server no matter what. It's going to either improve the activity or decrease the activity.
All right, for this next one, we actually have a special guest of the night, Mr. Quandavius Dingelus.
Oh my god, why the fuck did you invite this guy up on stage?
Straight out of
Child- he's
the
a
I only
child
have
molester.
Fish. I only have a question for Fish.
All right,
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up?
All right. Fish. How do we know that you won't be Deputy Director Ainsley Part 2 and just minge all the time when you're on the job?
Mm.
How do you know you won't do that?
How do I know I won't minge? You know, whenever I'm on IA, I don't minge. You know, it's only select areas in LCZ. You see, or on respective jobs in their spawns or whatever. Most of the time, it doesn't affect other players. You know, activity. No, not Tony. Mention other jobs now in respective spawns that it doesn't mess with anybody. Bro, I'm trolling, bro. On God.
All right,
I
before
have
things
one more
get
question.
pieces-
I have one more question, Fish.
Hey,
What are you gonna do for the black community?
All right.
Oh, that's a good question that I won't answer.
I'm sorry, what question? Huh? Oh,
Sorry,
okay,
what?
nothing good. All right, Farlow, this actually is for you. Why do you
What's up?
promote many divisions enlisted to NCO without confirmation from division lead /HOS? And will you still do this?
This is a false accusation. I promoted one TCU to sergeant. I promoted Paralysis to sergeant and told Muse that is the only time I've promoted an enlisted to NCO. Whoever said that's a fucking retard. I promoted Paralysis to an NCO and TCU and then told Muse immediately right after. That's really all I have to say. Because, like, not true.
All right. Well, that lucky gentleman is in the audience right now. Not gonna say who.
Get him on stage. Get him on stage. I want to talk to him.
Don't worry, it's Cloud, dude. As it stands, MTF is arguably one of, if not the most active divisions on site. How do you plan on making sure that it maintains this level of activity?
Sorry, could you repeat the question?
As it stands, MTF is arguably one of the most active divisions on site. How do you plan on making sure it maintains this level of activity?
I think Indom actually is doing a pretty good job with it. He's doing a lot of sims with the division, which is very important. It's keeping the MTF active. It's giving them something to do while there's nothing going on really in EZ while GOC aren't raiding. Some Code Black sims would be nice. We got those back, but no one's really utilizing them. I know that there's been an attempt at doing one, but there wasn't enough players on to get it started. But hopefully we can get another Code Black sim done. This has been like a resource available to us for about a month now, but it hasn't been really utilized by anyone. So yeah, I'd appreciate if this resource that I got back would be used. I'm gonna arrange one actually with the HOS. Obviously, after if I win the election here, I think that would be good for MTF. So yeah, some more sims, Code Black sims and stuff. Yeah.
The usual. All right, Fish. What are you gonna do to keep MTF active, up and ready? Keep their libido up.
Yeah. MTF's activity reflects GOC's activity, so as long as, GOC are raiding, MTF's activity is going to reflect that most of the time. Unless they're doing tryouts, of course, and GOC decides to raid right before it starts, of course. MTF have been asking for a new sniper rifle because, there's kind of dog. They're finally able to use the train area right before surface. So they're most likely going to be using that for some, such as, CQC, long range, medium, etc., etc. They're going to be allowed to do more sims, allowed to deflect GOC raids better because they actually have a plan, because they're doing the sims on surface, and it's more of that for Gate B and Gate A because it's around the same distance. So they can keep, doing their job and keeping themselves active by killing GOC and not letting D-class surface and not letting SCP surface or recontaining stuff when they surface breach.
All right,
So-
very nice, very nice. Farlow, you seem to have a personal vendetta against you. And
Who?
invite see if they want to come up and say it themselves. Ah, here we are.
Come on, Cloud, dude. Come on, lay it on me. Lay it on me.
Oh, I forgot he's mute. He speaks in ASL.
Fox.
I'll be his interpreter. Farlow, question for you. Will you still take bribes for promotions like you did with Charlie?
It wasn't a bribe. He was doing a good job, but he gave me money and it was wrong place at the wrong time. But did Cloud did ask this question too?
Yes, I'm interpreting it for him right now.
Oh well, fuck you, Cloud did.
Yeah.
I will not.
He has to jack off with 2 hands, so he's using them both right now. I have to read his lips.
He's DMing me right now.
He's over there in the corner of the room, actually.
I'm trolling. Wait. I'm trolling.
All right. Any other audience questions? Oh, how will your administration affect the shred population?
Take the
Ooh, that's
trial
an important
population?
one.
Yeah, the shred population.
You mind if I answer this one first, Viola?
Yeah, I don't mind. Go ahead.
Yeah. The election, sorry, not the election, you know, the surface trout population in those rivers, the ponds, the lake that's by itself next to the bridge, the trout population has been flourishing. And if we introduce more food, more room for them to grow, more homes for them, their population is going to increase and it's going to overall improve the quality of the trout life. If the trout life increases, the Site 9 happiness goes up, the purpose goes up, the trout will be happy. Everybody will be having a more enjoyable time because the trout population is increasing and that improves.
All right, very nice. We have a question now from the audience for both of you. Starting with Farlow, are you two-faced?
Who the fuck is asking these questions, bro?
Yeah.
Like, what, it's
It's
kind of
fine,
full.
dude, bro.
It's yeah. Who the fuck is asking these questions?
The
Was it you,
audience.
Grief? Was it you?
Do you think I would use the term two-faced?
Yeah.
Do you think that people would use the term two-faced to describe me?
Ooh.
Yeah, sure. There was an incident with chains one time, but other than that, I wouldn't say not really.
Cool. I'm sorry, half of these questions are just fucking trout population and like bullshit.
Bro, can we talk about the trout population, bro? Honestly, it's pretty important to the site.
I'm gonna have to skip the trout population. I'm sorry, John.
Oh,
Going on to the next one. Imagine you were in Beef's shoes, and you can add one thing to the server, but it cannot have been done before. Has to be brand new, brand spanking new, fucking shiny out of the shop. What is it that you want, Farlow?
This is actually a really good question. Fish, do you want to answer this first? I have to have time to think
you
about this.
spoke first. You started. I'm sorry to do this to you.
All right, give me. Can you ask different questions first? This is a really good question. I need time to think about this.
We gotta finish this one first, Farlow.
You gotta
Actually,
finish
yes,
this. Do you want to just
For the people.
pass it to Fish first?
yeah. I passed the fish.
You pass it to Fish. All right. As JRB would do, I would harass Joshua JOK guy to make a new SCP for the server to enjoy, introduce new recontainment procedures, role bonuses, said stuff like that. But this one, instead of Safe, Euclid, Keter, it'd be Thamiel, bro. On
That's
God.
Too vague.
Too vague? Valid. Barlow, I'm passing it
down.
back to you, buddy. Just like Uno.
Fuck. I don't know. Like, it has to be completely unique, or is it like just anything? I could add anything I want to the server.
Spanking new. Can't have been done before. So you can't be like, oh, I want my precious 106. I want him to be able to just walk and teleport. I want my teleport sweat. Can't have that.
Fuck. All right.
One thing, brand new, straight
I
from
don't know.
straight from Pabs's little fucking coding den.
A bear rape swap.
Nice.
I don't know. I don't have anything on the table. So there's a bear, a Chris rape swap. So you can really Chris it up on the server.
All right. I guess next up, there's a common
Wait,
theme.
no, I've got to continue. I have to continue. I got DM'd a very important idea. Two, believe it or not. Two very ironic ideas.
All right.
The Site 9 career day and a helicopter so it can actually be Vietnam, bro. On God.
You see, that wouldn't make sense though, canonically though, because Brandon already
Honestly,
denied
they both
vehicles on
have
surface.
helipads.
Yeah, but he denied vehicles on surface though.
But there's airboats up there.
Well, no, like I mean, like proper vehicles, like good vehicles.
I
want the
Half-Life 2 airboat personally.
There
Maybe a nice neon car.
was one up on surface earlier today, but MTF kind of stole it.
Nuclear room with radioactive material. Hey, Boo Bears, you're the mapper. You put that in. Alright, there's a common theme of site deputy directors becoming inactive and useless, also known as a Discord role, which is true. How will your partner change this pattern?
Okay. Well, I mean, do you want me to be honest? Do you want me to be like 100% honest with you?
Yeah.
The site deputy director, this is a very important quote from Josh J. Okay, guy. The site deputy director's duties are whatever the site director makes of them. And Panda is completely PR, dude. Panda is like my fucking guy. He decided to run with me. He's sick right now. He can't play. But again, at the end of the day, he's Panda. Can you ever go wrong with Panda? You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Fair
about
enough.
it. Like I will obviously he will still do like the things that the site deputy director should be doing that Ainsley
He's good at
didn't
PR,
do, such as
Yeah.
doing the site schedule, which Ainsley didn't do. I didn't really have any motivation to do, so Panda will still be doing that, and he'll be doing, of course, any other work that I assign him to do. But at the end of the day, mainly all site deputy directors are mainly PR. Sorry, that's what they are. They are popularity figures.
Yeah, I'll admit, I've been living with Panda for the past 9 months. So when he's not busy, he's fucking he's killing it. But he's busy all the time. Fish, how are you gonna make your site deputy director not a fucking husk of a being?
You know, Overdose. He wouldn't go inactive on me. As you know, he's done before, he has not done it. Overdose, he plays the server consistently. He's not inactive. I haven't seen him inactive on deep in like V6, V5 unless I'm tripping.
I'm not worried about him being inactive. I'm worried like what's he gonna do?
What's he gonna do?
What's he gonna do
Yeah.
that you won't?
What I don't?
Yeah.
Proofreading, grammar checks, stuff like that. The core of the operation, dare say.
Have you ever heard of Grammarly?
No, I have not.
Huh.
Just don't know Grammarly. That's Overus's duties complete.
Yep.
My
More or
personal opinion.
less.
Site deputy director's going down with Fish. I'm sorry.
Oh God.
I love Overdose, but like, you can't have your SDD just be the fucking grammar checker.
Hey,
Alright.
moderator, you're supposed to. Hey, moderator.
I'm unbiased. You're right.
He's unbiased. He's unbiased. He's just spitting
I hate
facts.
you both equally.
He's spitting the facts. He's spitting the
Spitting the
facts.
facts. I'm a free Canadian citizen.
But you know what?
Yeah.
Let's turn the tables here real quick, Grief. I have a question for you.
Oh, go.
When's Deputy Chief Grief coming back? You know what I'm saying? Like, when are you coming back, bro?
Deputy Chief Grief. This is actually for one of the members in the audience. The map link in links and documents does not work. It is outdated, so I actually cannot join the server.
Hey,
Are you asking
Brandon,
for a
what's up?
solution to it?
RP Deep Joe Sulfurous V2.bsp.
Just harass Brandon, bro. Just spam ping him. What could go wrong? You won't get banned for bringing Among Us character.
Oh yeah.
Bro, you were were you not on the server for the
I
boxing
couldn't
event?
join
It's
it.
the same
No,
map.
I couldn't. I kept getting the missing
Just
map.
delete that map out of your folder and then resubscribe to it on Steam.
Oh shit.
What are you eating? It sounds like you're eating.
I'm not eating right now.
Respect it. Fuck. What else was I gonna say?
I think someone in the crowd had me say a question. Spunky Dunk 445. He's not raising his hand though. Spunk.
Alright, this next one.
Officer Spunk.
This next one. I'm told to just say security is inactive. I'm gonna turn into a question though. What are you guys gonna do to fix the activity and security?
Read my doctrine. I don't know.
Alright,
Read my doctrine.
Could you repeat that question?
What are you gonna do to fix security?
Fix security?
Make it like the old days. Make it better.
Make it like the old days, just like Chief Joe and Deputy Chief Grief. Fully support Caboose's changes to SSRU and SSU, give you an incentive to play the special forces and actually, play in security, so you can attend the tryouts. Yo, yes, Frost, I agree. Give them an incentive to play. Yeah, Fish, you need to explain something. How? Yell at Brandon to make the changes and accept the suggestion. I mean, what could go wrong there? It's not like he was man's ran off his dock. True, but yeah, give them an incentive to play. Actually, like let them do something like
Minge.
pain. Yeah, me true. When
Yeah.
like the old days, there was a decent amount of minge with not minge, and that's what made the security division great. There was the minge part of LCZ, and then like the actual serious part, D block, and then the rest of LCZ.
So is this becoming like a make security great again?
On
kind of
God.
campaign? All right. Next up, we have a question from someone in the audience who claims he is not coming on to call Farlow a Brit bomb.
You said who?
Okay, so, yes, Farlow, in your doctrine, you state that you're going to arrange meetings with Security Command and attempt to come up with some more fun and useful activities to put on the schedule. Yes. So, security activity issue has been a thing for a while, especially as part of your administration. Why have you not done anything about this until now, and what kind of activities do you think you could come up with?
Security activity wasn't an issue until they got fucking crippled by the 2.0 update and till like the end of like Dada's time as the security chief. At the end of the day, we need to allow Caboose to fully settle into his position as the chief of security. He hasn't had the position for too long. We need to let him to settle in and get his plans properly going. I have been attentive to the issues. In fact, I had to fucking completely do peace talks with fucking Dada and Joe, because Dada demoted Joe and Joe tried to start a fucking petition against Dada. So I have been paying attention to security. I have been seeing the inactivity.
Okay, so what kind of activities could you come up with that 10 to 15 people couldn't?
If I had any ideas, I would have provided them on my doctrine. Hence why I said I was going to have meetings with Security Command, try and brainstorm some ideas, come up with some. Probably Cloud Dude.
If you can't come up with some ideas, why would it matter if there are 15 command in a VC with you at the same time?
1 minute left.
Because they would give me good fucking advice. They would give good advice. It's not hard for.
So the site director needs advice from Security Command. Is what you're saying?
Yes, I cannot do my job. I cannot do my job by myself. This is a really stupid take. Exactly what Brandon said. Strong leaders surround themselves with smart men. Okay? I am not, at the end of the day, I do consider myself a dictator, but I'm not retarded. I don't believe I can do everything myself. Thinking that I can do everything by myself, thinking I can come up with all the ideas by myself is an incredibly horrific take. No site director is able to do that. At the end of the day, it is the HOS. The HOS are really the important people. They are the foundation. Without the HOS, there would be no site. The site could do without me. The site could do without the site director and the deputy director for a bit. They could not do without the HOS, for example. That's just a small example. I cannot do everything on my own. So having these people around me, helping me come up with these ideas, is the best method. I do not come up with these ideas by myself. I use the advice of others and mold my own version of them.
Okay, what I'm trying to say here is, why would your presence among...
I'm afraid we're out of time on that one. Next up, we have actually a very interesting question. For the first time in Deep Gaming history, can we see a picture of both of your current rooms? If you can't, quote, if they can't clean their room, how do we expect them to run the site? We get a breach of privacy.
Technically, the dirtier your room is, the more you know life deep gaming and the more active you are.
True. Alright, so let's see it.
Fuck no. I'm dark as shit. It's 2 a.m.
Invade your privacy. Oh yeah, forgot. Cringeland. But Fish?
Yeah, I had to move a couple of things that leaked my name for a second. Give me a few. 1 second. I just moved my ID and my other couple other things. Give me a second. That's video. I don't want that.
Sorry.
Oh.
Apologies.
Video or pictures, did they say?
Wrong.
Videos or pictures? Which one did they want?
They say a picture of their current room.
A picture. Okay, okay.
You have
Which side?
You have 2 minutes.
I have 2 minutes. All right, I'll send a single picture. Oh, that's a
Farlow,
really shaky picture, bro. On God.
Farlow, you're gonna let Fish get the heads up on you.
Picture of
there
my
we go.
room? What the fuck is a picture of my room?
All right,
mean?
who am I sending it
Picture
to,
of the
Grief?
room.
Grief, who am I sending it to?
Just send it to memes and images.
Gotcha,
Okay.
gotcha. I'm finding it. Give me a
All right,
second.
ladies and gentlemen. If you'll look closely at hashtag memes and images, we're gonna get a privacy leak of Fish.
1 second. I gotta make sure I don't leak something unintentionally. I'm gonna review the footage.
Memes.
Yeah, okay,
Guys.
yeah. I don't see anything that would leak privacy.
1 minute.
Alright, yeah, 1 second. It's loading. It's loading! Screenshot time. True, Muse, true.
Bad.
There you go.
It's a nice-
That's one of the corners of my bedroom. There you
It's
go.
a nice looking bed.
Thank you. It's very comfortable, very comfortable.
I do like
Hold
the
up.
little hedgehog up there.
Thank you.
Hedgehog or like a
Okay,
pig.
Mike.
Bruh, come on, bruh. Where's my wallet, bruh?
Where's my wallet?
You silly Romanians. Where's my wallet?
I
It
gotta
looks like
look
a crack house that you turn into a crack home.
True. No longer crack dead, crack house.
Crack home. All right. What's the last question I actually have from the audience and on the list? Anyone else? If anyone else has any other questions, raise your hand. I'm gonna reset these. Any questions from the
Yeah.
audience? Just put your hand up. Request to speak. We have Tony Stark, the Tony Stark from the Avengers.
On God? Just like that?
Yeah, it's me, Tony Stark, and this Playboy got some questions for these wannabe site directors. So I feel like this topic was really skipped over, but it really does have an effect on if Fish should be even running. He was agreeing with everything that Farlow said. I know I have never thought of running for SC because all these SCs that I see, I don't have anything that I want to oppose that I think, oh, if this gets added, it's going to be hurtful. So why did you feel that you had to run for ST Fish if you agree with everything Farlow's saying?
So it's
My point exactly.
Your point exactly, on God.
So like what is the
see-
point?
What's the point?
Yeah.
Something new leadership that I can lead instead of, CI repetitively or, small division.
So
and
you
then
have
TF.
nothing to bring to the table, is what you're saying.
No,
You just want this position of
I
power.
have one single thing. Let me post this in memes and images.
These are clean.
I'm gonna
Right?
post a picture of a cat.
On God.
Let's see this. Let me inspect
That is the
this.
most important thing that I can bring besides.
All right, you know what?
My doctor.
That okay. Yep, he's right. I'm sorry, guys. Fish is like automatically SC now.
Damn.
I don't know what to say.
Oh my God.
Is it all from you, Tony?
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Next up, we have Muse coming up to speak. Say a
Yes,
few words.
hello. Yeah, I have a question for you, Farlow.
What's up?
Have you recently seen the clown that hides from gay people?
Which one? There's a lot of them.
I think you know the one.
The clown that hides from gay people?
Yes, have you seen him recently?
No, I did not. I have not.
Damn,
Alright,
you
then.
got fucking rolled, you fucking
He just
retard. Are you
did.
dumb?
He walked into that one.
I had to get him on stage, bro. The clown that hides from gay people and you couldn't see him. That means you're a fucking gay retard! You're a fucking retard! Fuck!
All right. Our next speaker, favorite voice of the audience.
Hey, Reptile, can you lick your mic, bro? Get on stage. On stage, Reptile, just like I'm.
Reptile, get up here. I'll translate for you. Don't worry. All right, I'm gonna translate from the audience. He's sending me little ASLs right now. Simple question, but colon. Will you guys improve the lack of site debriefs that aren't only for events? I believe they can boost morale if the site director praises the divisions for their good work.
Bring back weekly debriefs.
Yeah,
That's what I'll do.
it's something that I was struggling to pose. I do agree with Fish. It is something that I wasn't doing. I take responsibility for that. Again, though, all I can really say this time, I can't really say I'm gonna do weekly debrief, bro. Trust me.
So
but yeah,
Farlow,
that is. Hold up!
how are we gonna trust you to
Don't
continue
interrupt
the
me!
policy?
Don't interrupt me. Okay,
Farlow's
you
question.
small fry, small fry.
Easy
Okay,
question.
so what I was saying, all I can really say is just have faith in me. Just trust me on this. We will have the weekly debriefs back. I've set a lot on my chest right now. I've got my GCSEs coming up and stuff, my exams, and I haven't really been able to fit a lot of stuff into my schedule. However, now with my exam season, well, actually coming to its peak, but it'll be over soon. Hopefully, we'll be able to get things back to standard, get debriefs back to standard as well. That's all I said.
All right, Fish, you have the stage. I'm gonna give you a minute and a half now. We're
Can you
getting near
repeat
the end.
that?
Sure thing. Will you? Simple question, but colon. Will you guys improve the lack of site debriefs that aren't only for events? I believe they can boost morale.
As I
if
brought
the
up
site
before
director-
the weekly
Yeah,
debriefs.
this is the second time this question. You asked this question before, didn't you?
That's what.
Yeah,
That's what
we were.
we're
I
asking.
answered it right
Answer
before
again.
Farlow began speaking.
Oh,
That's
Bring
what
back
we were
the weekly
responding to.
debriefs. The important part: continue the policy that has been abandoned by Farlow.
All right. What will you? This one, I didn't even hear about, but I wish I was here for this. What will you do to stop racial discrimination from within SA? Example: the Gaines Blackie incident.
okay.
Farlow, would you like me to go first, or would you like to go first?
Farlow goes first. Keep with the rotation.
Okay.
Alphabetical.
Could you repeat the question?
What will you do to stop racial discrimination from within SA? Example: the Gaines Blackie incident.
Sorry, I'm gonna be right back. I don't want to answer this question.
Okay, buddy.
What do you do, Farlow?
Be right back. Eating some food.
Mandatory int J test.
Sorry, I drank some water. What's up?
Nice throat capabilities.
Ni-
What are you gonna
thanks.
do to stop racial discrimination within SA? Example: the Gaines Blackie incident. You got 2 minutes.
Well,
And will you
yeah.
reschedule the non-binary bus in liberal class?
Sorry, non-binary bus? Yeah, we're gonna crash that bus, buddy.
Oh. All right, Fish. What are you gonna do to stop racial?
All right, I'm gonna bring up one of the something in memes and images that was sent to me by an anonymous source. It is Farlow refusing to give blank people respect. If you would like to go to memes and images and see Exhibit 1A. Exhibit 2 is
Black Parade.
when Farlow
Black
chose
Pride
Ainsley as a
Parade,
site
okay?
deputy director.
You just say that give respect to blacks, and then you wouldn't need a
I
fucking...
will not. I will never do that.
About Fridge becoming a
Sorry, wait, what?
because he was black.
Excuse me? Please
Exactly.
record
I
that.
have my
Sorry,
body
sorry,
cam on.
See, Fridge agreed to that too. Fridge agreed to that.
Isn't it like every company?
Oh god.
The mandatory.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Oh, sweet.
come on, bro, get with the game. Get with the business game. Did you do business in school?
All right, moving on. We have a guest audience speaker, Jive.
Jive,
Yeah.
Jive is a new mic.
He's a no mic.
No mic? Oh fuck! All right, I get to read his DM. When is police gonna be added again?
What?
Police? Bro, you can
Yo,
just do with city with a handgun.
yo, Brandon, you want to come up on stage and answer that?
Yeah, come on.
When are Surface Police coming back?
Mr.
No.
Beef, Mr. Beef, sir.
We said.
What about
Bro,
Ovis?
we're in like the Aztec. Okay, I'm not getting like Brazilian police officers, bro. What are you talking about?
Can we get footballs on the surface then?
Hey, can we get like footballs or soccer or basketball?
Soccer,
Like,
soccer.
golf? Can we do golf or a racing track? Like a permanent racing track that isn't just for tryouts?
Yeah, can
It
we
makes
get
your-
football, beer, and boobs, please?
No.
And big men. All
All
right.
right. Yeah.
Next up, I'm just gonna invite them on the stage. Come on up here to speak. There we are.
Hello?
Hello, Brian.
Hello. Okay. So give me a RP event that is interesting that you would help facilitate.
All right, do the GM team's job. Farlow, go.
Yes, you are a GM as a SD, so
Host debrief. Swap the map. Map is
fucking
laggy as fuck, and no one enjoys the event. We go back. Tell everyone they did shit. Event over.
Nice. Fish.
Go down to GM room, put Cage, Put teleport from site debrief to cage. Put ant lions. After 5 minutes, remove portal.
Yeah, but that's not.
Last
That's
one
it. That's
living.
fish.
Get-
That's if
yes.
I'm talking as an SD.
Mhm.
What type of thing would you do that specifically only an SD could? Not a fucking. You're not a GM.
You could. And
You're not gonna create a portal on the
commit
fucking
treason
floor.
and
and
make
then-
it an interesting event for IA and the rest of the site to follow.
That's too vague. Give me more.
Too vague?
Give me more specific answer.
Theoretically,
Murder
theoretically, we have to-
Barlow in front of all the IA and everybody.
theoretically,
The acting DOI.
all we can really do in these situations is just commit treason. That's all we can do in these RP scenarios, and I don't really want to commit treason. Not yet, anyway. So.
What about career day? What about a
Yeah.
day where everyone went on a
Even
mission
GOC,
and
right?
now has
Even
to be a
GOC?
fucking cadet?
Are you trying to
or
suggest that
recruit,
the fucking
and now
purge?
all the HO no, it's like a 1 day thing. Now all the HOs have to train these damn cadets and give them guns and shit.
Yeah, give
How
them an
about-
interesting
what,
thing
give
to
me
do.
come on, follow. Throw me a stick. Come on.
What?
Give me an example, Farlow.
Of what?
An interesting event that isn't fucking a debrief, please.
I mean,
Something where if I heard that it was going on, that I would actually go play the server.
you see, Bard, all you're really interested in is shooting people, and I don't think the event
No,
team caters
that's actually
towards what.
I left CI and
okay,
MTF because that shit's
RP
boring.
events, Bard, RP events do not cater towards what you enjoy. That is simply a fact. Different people enjoy different events. I cannot make an event that every single person is going to enjoy. You enjoy different types of events. Other people enjoy different types of events.
What are you saying? All you have to do is like teleport and be like, guys, there's an anomaly here. You have to shoot people, and they shoot the people.
Yes,
Guaranteed
zombie event.
Yeah, my little
Yeah, I love
dopamine.
zombie event for the 50th fucking time.
And then all the little 12-year-olds roll around and they like excite and like piss themselves. You're like, Mom, I
Like
got the
when
kill.
JRB had okay, so a good example would be when JRB had that event where and I know it's because he had like the power to like spawn and stuff, turn off the lights, but when he was an SD, the lights were off. This was back when there was a tree room and what do you call it? I guess there were zombies around, but it was still interesting because it wasn't like spawn zombies directly in your face. There's structure and like things that you could do.
Walk about in the trees. Look at the trees.
No, the event happened when the tree room was on the map still.
All right, well that's about 2 minutes at least, I would say.
Follow. Your answers are boring.
I do not care. My
Nice.
answers are to the point.
Fair enough. All right, next up, Spunky Dunk's the only one with his hand up right now.
Spunky Dunk. Oh my god, Spunky Dunk.
Bring him up.
Get up here.
Can I just say, Bard, could you shut the fuck up?
Yeah, fuck up, Bard. Shut the fuck up, Bard, pussy. Is my.
No, hold on.
Spunky, you're
Get Spunky Dunk back up on here. Get Spunky Dunk back.
Let him duke it out. Let him duke it out for the audience's enjoyment.
Yeah, get Spunky Dunk back up on here.
All right, you two.
More for the
Bard, mate.
audience. Nah.
What's going on, Spunky Dunk?
Hello.
All right, you two can.
You're just
You have 2
mate, what
minutes
even?
on stage.
What? Hold up. I think Spunky Dunk wanted to say something specifically to me and Fish. What was it?
You have 2 minutes. Go.
Oh, I just wanted to tell Bard to shut the fuck up.
Understandable.
He was being a child, so you know.
Also, it ends well.
I want to attest about the accusations that Fish has about Farlow recruiting me into Alpha 1 because I am black. That was not that.
Good job, Fridge. You get the payment for the day.
You see, Farlow is bribing people. On God.
Yo, what's up,
Exhibit 1A of
boys? What's up, y'all? What's going on, guys?
What's good, Jeb?
Yo, I have a question for you. Listen, I love you. You give me blowjobs, but I was wondering, right?
Wait, what?
Like,
What?
I was wondering, right? Like, if you can't realize the truth in real life, can you do it on site, like in game?
Jeb, you're schizophrenic. That doesn't take your meds. You need to get off the stage.
buddy. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You're in a civil war in real life. You're gonna do the same thing to us. You're gonna drag us into your dirty civil.
All right, nice. Anyone else want to put their hand up, come up on the stage, and ask a question? Actual question, preferably. Rather than talking about like the fucking shred population.
Actually, could we actually like genuinely talk about the Site 9 trap population? It's actually really important.
Fish, I'm gonna kick you off the stage if I have to.
On God?
This guy's a fish and his mother smells like it too.
Hey, yo, Barlow, at least I'm not British, bro. That is my main argument against you. I'm not British, bro.
Alright, well I think that no more questions.
Wait, Spunky Dunk. Spunky Dunk wants to get up on stage.
This will be the last one then.
Schmidt, your mom's funny. Smells like the coral reef.
Could you repeat that, please?
He said, your Maz fanny smells like the coral reef.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I did promise Car Ageless. Final question. Are you capable of winning the Division Bowl?
I already won the Division Bowl. Easy.
Fair enough. Fish, will you win the Division Bowl?
Will I do the... What'd you say? Will I win the Division Bowl?
Yeah.
Yes, based on the trout population.
No, he's gonna win it with GOC because he's a GOC cuck. He's not gonna win it with SA.
12 gaming.
Alright, fair enough. I'm gonna call it there then. It's been an hour exactly.
Fighting D-Block.
Yo, I love you, my boy Spunky Dunk. You're an incredible man.
I'll leave it up to all of everybody here, between the fish and the Brit Bong. Let you all decide.
I love you too, Jeb.
Then assume that like half the server's gonna be sheep and vote for whoever has the most votes.
On God.
Or just Farlow.
True. Or Overdose.
Yeah, that'll be all.
So Grief, I have a question for your unbiased opinion.
Okay, shoot.
2 questions.
Yes.
First, who do you think's gonna win the election?
Farlow, it's easy. He's Panda.
Second, do you think Panda will be Ainsley V2?
No, Panda's based.
True.
I want everyone in your prediction. I want everyone to give your predictions in the general chat. Do you think I'm gonna win, or do you think Fish is gonna win? Leave your answers in the comments below.
What the viewer decides the next video.
Yeah, you guys decide the next video. What do you guys want?
Yeah, you guys are sound. You guys
I wish Brandon let the viewers decide the next update. I wish I made a YouTube video on the Deep Gaming YouTube channel. What do you guys want to see in the next Deep Gaming update? Leave your answers in the comments below. And that would be Josh. Okay, guys. Josh carries the Deep Gaming YouTube channel. This is the media manager.
Well, that's actually a Lackwing's a good point.
Win a rap battle?
How confident are you two in a rap battle? Yeah.
Well, okay. What do you want to say?
What am I going to say? I want you to spit bars, Farlow. That's what I want.
I don't know what the fuck. Fish,
How
you're a
confident
bitch.
in a rap
Suck
battle?
my dick. Fucking prick.
Right, hold on.
Okay, hold up. I gotta consult Overdose. Yeah?
One sec, there's an NWO.
Alright, I gotta go, guys.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. He pussied out of the rap battle. He pussied out of the rap. See, just
Before
too
I
good.
leave, I'm gonna finish this, and then I'm gonna post an image in memes and images.
Alright, Farlow, you have the stage. Go.
I don't know.
Is Grape here? If Break your APC, let him replace me.
Yeah, fuck you all. I'm not embarrassing myself on a debate. That's fucking retarded. You think I'm rapping on a debate? I'm actually gonna embarrass myself.
The video's a Bart Simpson background, but he has like Supreme goggles on.
Spunky Dunk loves it in his trunk because he's a fucking homophobic slur I can't say on the stage.
Say it, no balls.
Okay, Spunky Dunk, can you come to the stage real quick and just like describe to everyone what you're sending in my DMs?
Well, you guys have a good one.
Up to the stage.
Right, come on, Spunky Dunk here, mid. Right, Spunky Dunk mid. Right, mid. Just crack air mid.
Not much, man.
Who's the missus?
There's a beatbox for you guys, actually. If you want to rap
I just do some beatboxing, mate. Let's do some beatboxing.
Alright, can we just get up here? We need a beat.